What's up? Based on the amazing title and thumbnail, you can assume I love CDs. And you'd be very correct. I first started collecting when me and a friend went to a record shop outside of town. Of course, it contained vinyls, but I have no room to properly store them. So the only vinyls I get are from loved ones. The shop also held CDs, and that's where I fell in love immediately. There were so many bands and artists I've never heard of, and of course, the ones I were familiar with. I left the store with Random Access Memories, Milo Goes to College, and Melancholy in the Infinite Sadness. I had pretty basic knowledge of these albums already before buying them, but owning a physical copy of said album really makes you want to explore more about the person or people who make the album. The covered booklet, for example. Inside, they contain a bunch of stuff like fun facts about the album, lyrics, art for the album, or even promos. I fell in love with Melancholy for this reason. I would play both the CDs non-stop during the duration I had the album. The art on the CDs were just beautiful, and the pamphlet was sick too. I need to buy Melancholy again. I gave mine to a friend when they moved away. But that wouldn't be the final Smashing Pumpkins CD I'd go to collect. Right after, I would go on to collect Siamese Dream. This album would be kept on repeat for a while, due to my love for Smashing Pumpkins still burning for Melancholy. One of my favorite songs would have to be Cherub Rock, for the fact that this is the opening song to this album, dude. Billy's voice on the song gives me straight goosebumps too. I would proceed to collect Pisces Iscariot. This album is filled with songs that were never meant to come out, along with B-sides. No clue what's going on in the cover, so don't ask me. However, Fish. After came Machina, and this album is so good. If you took a full listen right now and came back to this video, you would believe me if I said there was no skips and no song rated lower than a 7. Finally, I have the Aeroplane Flies High collection. It contains expanded versions of the 5 singles from their album Melancholy and Infinite Sadness, and it comes with a 44-page booklet with writings and pictures. My love for the Smashing Pumpkins would have never started without the admonition of Melancholy. I'm definitely a sucker for bittersweet music, but that's why I love Smashing Pumpkins. That's what I mean by owning a physical copy will make you want to explore more about the band or person who made the music. I'm not claiming it'll make you love music instantly by verbatim, but I do think owning CDs will make you more appreciative of the music. Even if you don't like the CD at the time, it might end up growing on you. CD collecting is also a great way to find indie artists and bands who may have never broken into the limelight during their time. Or they may have never had a way to upload their music onto the internet, leaving their music locked behind CDs. Almost like mini time capsules. And in a sense, CDs do capture time. They capture the sounds and the feel of the time they came out. Easy example, A Gangster and a Gentleman. This was released in 2002. 23 years ago, by the way. Here's a song that everyone knows off this album, and if you don't know it, open your ears up real quick.
Every day, every night, all the time.
Even though this released a year after a certain event, the year was great for music. Amazing albums like Nerds in Search Of came out. You might know what the song is already, so there's no point in me bringing it up. AKA, go listen to it. After you start collecting CDs, you don't ever stop collecting them. There's a plethora of CDs that I crave for, and some that I'd sell my horns for too. Luckily, since they're considered a dead media, they're quite cheap to find. Well, they're usually quite cheap to find. There's a few factors like how many copies exist of this CD or vinyl, or is this a special edition? There's some crazy pricey ones out there, dog. Some CDs, I get it. Others, I do not. If you don't have any record or CD shops nearby, you could always resort to online shopping. Places like Discogs and eBay are great sites to get CDs from. And if you don't have a player, you can grab one literally from anywhere. Here's a quick list of places you can get a player from. The list goes on and on. If you ever want to get into CDs, it's very easy. Oh, and if you do make a Discogs account, add me. Of course, there's so many more CDs in my collection that I would love to talk about. Maybe I should start uploading shorts about my favorite albums. If I kept you busy, or if I made you consider collecting CDs, why not drop a like and subscribe? It's free. You'll be helping your favorite goat out. For free. Again, for free. I don't got much else to say. Thank you for watching, and peace.